I would fit into medieval times, no problem. No problem.
Mia, what do they have?
Baby Yoda.
Which one do you like the most?
I like the one when it's eating the little baby frog.
Is that they like their buildings big. And I mean really big.
You know, some of the areas here are a little bit like red light district-ish, so...
Apparently, this next building we're coming up to right now, it's one of the largest in the world.
Traveling the world on an endless adventure, we set out on our journey. As a family of 4, we look to explore other cultures, food, music, life, and whatever comes our way. We aspire to find the beauty and humanity of the world while being able to share a little with others. Come follow our journey. We are Jason, Lenka, Alex, and Mia. We are the family on the run. Good morning from Bucharest, Romania.
So we have plopped down on the streets of Bucharest after a little bit of a drive yesterday from Bulgaria, and we didn't know what to expect of this place.
And we have to say the first impressions of Bucharest, I mean, the architecture is so beautiful.
Yeah, you know, it was one of our travel show favorites that once came to this city, didn't speak really highly of this place. So we kind of came in here thinking like, oh gosh, this is going to be like a depressing place or a heavy place or something like that. But immediately, I mean, yeah, there are obviously some of the older, like communist Eastern Bloc buildings are still here, but this place is loaded with like monumental palace type structures, beautiful architecture, tons of like hip and modern trendy stores and cafes.
Yeah.
I mean, this town is nothing like I was expecting it to be.
So far what we noticed, this place is the most expensive in the Balkans.
For sure. The first impressions I'll definitely say of this place is that they like their buildings big, and I mean really big. So many of the buildings are absolutely gigantic, and we're about to come up with one that is in the record books.
I just saw that with a blink of an eye. Wow.
Apparently, this next building we're coming up to right now, it's one of the largest in the world. Okay, so literally I have to keep stepping back and back to try to get this building all in the shot. It's literally that big.
Right behind me is the Palace of Parliament, and in fact this is the second largest administrative building in the world right after the Pentagon. This building has started in 1984 and apparently it's still unfinished, and it has over 3,000 rooms, and you can actually book a guided tour there, which lasts about 45 minutes. So don't forget to bring your passport. That's the only requirement they need for you to get in, and you can tour the building. So Bucharest has 2 nicknames. They call it either the Paris of the East or the New Berlin, and we have to say that we actually feel kind of both mixed together, because you can actually see that they have this, it's urban enough, it has hipster cafes, but also it has a charming little corners just like in Paris, so we can actually agree with that, and we didn't know this, so this is a big surprise for us.
So I'm kind of starting to think that this city's a little nuts. Like, basically, my honest reaction is that if this city hadn't had like 50 years of communism, kind of making some of the buildings heavier and maybe weakening the economy, this place would literally be on the scale of something like Paris. I mean, this is just big. The name of this vlog really should be Bucharest Big, because that's probably the best way I could possibly describe it. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this entire circle, this huge circle in this city center, is just covered by fountains in all directions. I mean, literally, it's just fountain, 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 with some that kind of go over the walkways and then all around the cars. I don't think I've seen this anywhere in the world, actually.
you have to do when you come to Bucharest is to go to visit one of the most beautiful bookstores in the world, but it has also a cool story. This building was built in 1903 by a wealthy family of Greek bankers, and unfortunately in 1950s the communist regime confiscated the building and didn't return it back until 2007. And in 2007 they decided to do something really amazing with it, and that's why they built this beautiful bookstore.
It doesn't take long to realize you've never seen a bookstore like this in your life. This place is crazy. It's so elegant. It's like almost like a Harry Potter version of a bookstore. Yeah, what do they have?
Baby Yoda.
Which one do you like the most?
I like the one when it's eating the little baby frog.
Oh yeah. That was his food, right?
Yeah, that was his food.
Which one do you want?
I don't know which one I want. Maybe I want this one, but maybe I want this one because it's way harder, I think.
So let's do, you want to do Aristotle's instead?
Yeah, this
Alright,
one.
we'll do Aristotle's, come on.
So we are in the old town of Bucharest, and this used to be the financial heart of the city. You know, some of the areas here are a little bit like red light district-ish, so a little bit risky for the kids. We are just zooming through the old town and going to our next destination.
So this is really cool. The first thing I think of is like when you're in the city of like Milan and other places in Italy where they have these kind of domed or housed streets. This is basically a similar style. And I guess it's ultimately it's a great place just to chill out and relax and have some coffees.
Because we just found out that we are really close from our geocache, and it should be like right in this area right here. The difficulty is level 2, so hopefully we will find it soon. So the hint is left side of the entrance, and it's under.
Left side of it.
Let's go see.
This is by a T-Mobile store. So I guess whoever put this geocache must be a fan.
Do you see something near there?
What about under this thing? Look under and look up. Is there anything in there?
No. Yes. No.
It is?
Is there?
Did you find it? Oh my goodness! Good job, Mia!
Put it back in the capsule.
Right here. Okay, now I finally got
Close it up. It's magnetic. And put it back under. Put it back under, guys.
Yeah, and then
Let's go.
And woohoo! Bucharest is one of the cities has plenty of geocaches, so when you come here, guys, pretty much guaranteed to find one.
And it wasn't stuck in a wall in some hole behind a rock.
That's true, or climbing behind the trees or bushes. So for a city of almost 2 million people, this place has tons of green space, lots of parks, lots of playgrounds for kids, so it's really balanced city.
Right now we're on the way over to the Arc De Triomphe, and this road has become very kind of official-like. You can tell all the diplomats are here, there's embassies, different types of political buildings, so this is probably one of the up areas of town. So we are just heading over to the Arc De Triomphe because supposedly it's supposed to look like the other one.
Talking about the resemblance with Paris, here you go. Another similarity with the famous city. This is the Arc of Triomphe is behind me. It was put here in 1922 to commemorate the soldiers from World War I. It was originally made out of wood, but now it's concrete and there's a staircase, and on special occasions they will let you go all the way to the top.
So we are all completely exhausted. We are gonna take the metro, head back down towards our place, and find some place to eat. Ideal.
I'm getting ready, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. Ooh, baby, ooh, I'm getting even closer.
We're gonna go to a special medieval restaurant.
Ooh,
You guys have never been
medieval?
in like that? Yeah.
I've never been to anything medieval related.
Let's go. Come on, let's go check it out. Royal salad, Excalibur's sword, King Arthur's favorite, Sir Lancelot's dinner. The mega vegetarian on behalf of the king chef. Dinner for my lady. Alex, what do you guys have?
I got a chicken soup.
Chicken soup? What do you got, mate?
Chicken soup. It's so good.
Really?
Tastes like
what?
What was that reaction?
traditional Czech soup.
So we had this huge feast of chicken wings and stuff, and we're going to town. We ain't waiting. We ain't talking anymore. This looks good. Time to eat. It's not just a plate of chicken wings. There's a full salad on there too.
So good and nice. And this is only for 2 people. The only bad things about chicken wings are your fingers. But we have a solution to that. This comes handy.
And then rub your hands on your bib.
So in between all the meat and potatoes, we have also some fruit. So see, we are not completely unhealthy. We have some apple and some banana.
All right.
We've got from this nice guy who works here. He brought us some sour cherry liquor, and it's called Vyšňáta. Vyšňáta. So we're gonna go try it. Hey, Norok. Oh, that is so good.
Can I taste that?
I would fit into medieval times, no problem. No problem.
I think we found a winner.
Yeah?
Alex and Neil, would you guys recommend Excalibur Restaurant to other kids around the world?
Yes! Yeah,
Really?
It's a very good restaurant. You don't see daylight at all, which is another thing that's cool about it. And also the food's really good too. So yeah.
Mia?
And also if you're into songs, come here.
So you guys give Excalibur on a scale of 1 to 10, what number?
10. 10.
All right.
10.
Mission accomplished.